All right, still with us, Kelly Hyman and Andrew Cherkasky. This is a huge trial in terms of publicity, and every day these jurors are going to see and hear what's going on outside of the courthouse. How does it affect what their decision process, or how could it affect? We don't know how it will, but how could it potentially affect this jury as they try to do their work, Kelly?
Well, I think it can have an effect on them, on their perception of what they think. I mean, it all boils down to what's people's perception, whether they believe that Black lives matter or whether they believe that all lives matter, whether they believe in peaceful protesting or believe that perception of war is a rioting. And I think that that's key in people's perception. But hopefully, I'm optimistic that the jurors will listen to the evidence and based on the evidence, make a determination on whether he is guilty or innocent.
Andrew, there's no secret here. The people that are going to be outside the courthouse want the people inside the courthouse to deliver a guilty verdict. Does that play in?
You know, I think that going into this, there's a general sense that the jurors have kind of an overall idea of what the population is thinking. They all have seen the video. They all saw news articles, and all of those news articles were very heavy in the idea that this was a murder, that there was a wrong that was done here. So I think that they're going in with that. I think the big thing to look out for is if there is some sort of sway from a substantial portion of the population that starts to see something in favor of Mr. Chauvin, starts to see something in the middle, and that gets back to the jury, that could have an impact that it starts to sway them to think that the population, the common population, is starting to change their opinion from what they saw going into the trial. And that's something that I think could be a very big swing. I don't think that's likely, but that's what I think the biggest risk is.
Kelly, are you concerned about jury misconduct in a case this large?
Well, the judge has done an amazing job, and I'm hopeful that it won't happen. But it's always a concern of whether they post something on social media or whether they do something on the internet or whether they see something on the news. Absolutely, that's always a concern. But the way the judge has handled this, I'm hopeful and optimistic that there won't be any type of issue.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like either side wants to derail the process at this point. We haven't seen that in terms of continued motions to just get into the, to muck up the proceedings. So I would be shocked too if either side comes to the judge and says, "Oh, you got to kick this person off," unless it's substantial. Andrew Cherkasky, Kelly Hyman, thank you as always for your expertise. We're going to step aside, take a break as we approach the top of the hour, and as we go to break, let's take a look outside in downtown Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Hennepin County Government Center. They'll be back in court at 1:30 Central Time. 2:30 Eastern, and as soon as the judge is back on the bench, we'll get you back in live. Stay with us. You're watching Court TV, your front row seat to justice.